My friend said that's tacky. I gotta take it down. Did it for soundproofing. Sometimes in life, you think you're getting ahead and you get behind. It's kind of sad. Hey, come on, my coffee machine. Oh, it's red. Hold on, wait. I just put a new one in there. There we go. Espresso. I like this color. It's in the wrong place. What I like about it is it's easy. It makes decent coffee. You gotta go to the Nespresso store to get the good coffee. Like, Amazon doesn't have a really good selection. Like, check this out. You can't find this on Amazon. Look what it's called. I love this one. This is one of the best ones. White chocolate and strawberry. It's good. My place is a mess. I gotta get Irving. Gotta get Irving in here. Irving is the guy who could fix everything for me. Smart guy. To put that 2x4 under the sink. That last guy was so lazy, man. You know, like, you hire somebody when they come in with a tool bag, right? This guy didn't come in with any tool bag. Like, he didn't have any tools. What a scumbag. Now I could put some, look at the coffee. Hold on. I have a frother. Yeah, it's alright. The frother's alright. The Nespresso frothers. The Nespresso frothers are like $120. And they look just like that. And it's probably like made in China. They're all made in China. I was just reading on Instagram. There's a guy who, see, he owns a house that was built in the 1800s, right? Shit, I find that shit interesting, man. I'm like, dude, I love that stuff. You know what I might do though? Sell this place. I look online on Instagram, and you see these houses, like from the 1960s, like pretty much all original, with the pink bathrooms and the, like, they're not like, look at the shape of this. Like, the shape of this place is not normal, right? It's not normal. Look at the angles. It's not normal. I like that. I like when it's not normal. They don't make them like they used to. Pretty good coffee, man. Pretty good coffee. And Kevin's always like, dude, my hair just sits like that. You see, look at it. It just does. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a shaving stream. Oh boy. Shaving stream. or a Cologne stream. I haven't been wearing too many colognes lately because I don't know. I have like a little cough, right? Damn good coffee. But yeah. Got some shims. See, Irving's not lazy. I'll say, listen, Irving, you need to go in there, take off the electrical water heater, take off that panel, put a 2x4 in there. He'll go to Home Depot and pick up a 2x4. A lot of people are lazy. They, like, you know what makes me mad? This guy didn't use top cons. He used some screws because I had a guy make me a little insert. And I took out the screws. And this lazy piece of you know what used those screws. He used those screws like he used my screws. That pissed me off. And instead of like buying a 1x2 or whatever, he used my old wood that was sort of like no good because it was from the 1965 cabinet. He used that wood. Like, he didn't. And my friend, okay, so well, here's the story. He wanted $23.50. The other guy was going to put down 3 centimeter, and there's no way that old cabinet could, you know, support a 3 centimeter cabinet frame that's old and warped. And it's not a full frame because it used to have a water heater in the corner. So there's no support on one side. So I got to call Irving. And I say, Irving, I need some 2x4s back there. And Irving will do it. Irving will go in my little crawl space. Some people will do the jobs I would never do. What's up, MLO? What's up, dude? Just wanted to hop on and say I randomly found a vintage PS Fine 2-ounce splash from Oceans, New Jersey at a thrift store. Totally random and first vintage purchase ever. I told you, dude. I told you you're gonna like the modern one. It's too syrupy. I don't know. I like the modern one. It's light. Certain fragrances are better, like the modern versions are better. You know, nobody talks about that. But with PS Fine Cologne, dusty, yeah. Like almost syrupy. Like too much. There's a couple like the one, if you want a good old school fragrance, get the Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. But it's really weak. Just about to go to sleep, and here you are. Well, go to sleep, Captain. Sweet dreams. You know, and so they added chemicals to make the newer Paul Sebastian stronger, or the Dolce & Gabbana Project, because now it's all about, it's a different world, you know. Cologne was just sort of enjoyable. I never really got into the syrupy colognes. Like, I smell Yadigan. I'm sorry, man. You don't have to watch. I mean, I'm sorry, man. It's not that important. and I can't even invite anybody on, but it's simple. It's simple to just go to YouTube, and there's a little plus sign there. Okay, I like your streams. Yeah, I mean, I like when we talk. We have some good conversations. Do you follow 300 Guns on Instagram? Holy shit. I gotta find it. It's like, he makes the point that during COVID, right, they were checking passports for vaccines. Remember that? Vaccine passports? You had to have a vaccine passport to get into a restaurant. And what do you have to show to get a vaccine passport? Same thing you needed show to vote. It's such hypocrisy, you know? Such hypocrisy. Console, what's up? What's up, Zohar? No voter. It's crazy. They had the 2-ounce vintage PS Splash and PS Aftershave both unused, and I felt a little weird using an aftershave somebody else had. Yeah. I don't know. They just, like, if you were really weird about it, like, I don't know. It's alcohol. It's alcohol. Alcohol kills everything. Have a good night. Just say you want to. Oh, you too, man. They disgust me. It's such hypocrisy, man. It's like, it's a cult, man. And they say I'm in a cult. It's like, no, I'm not in a cult. I was always a liberal. I was a proud liberal. But today's liberals are like in a cult. I'm sorry, but they are. They hate Trump like why do you hate a man so much? I mean, it's like extreme hatred. It's sort of like a club. Dude, it's sort of like the Wes Watson Club. Like, I'm not going to judge the Wes Watson thing until, the whole court, the whole court case. Everybody's like, you know what it is? Like, people that have millions of views, millions of subscribers, they come across as tough with all these tattoos, and they're like he really did it. You're assuming so much. Now, if he really did it, he's a piece of shit. But just because a woman says that, it's like they're so judgmental, man, and that's how they get like subscribers, because it's like they're angry. But dude, believe all women. They hate him because he calls them out. Well, the thing is, like, regardless of his personality and his tattoos on his face, nobody could say that 100% that he did all the things that this woman said. It's sort of like Miami is different, and I think the cops here are used to these manipulative women who know their games. One time I gave yeah, they lie. Oh, they lie a lot worse than men, trust me. And a lot more often than men. I gave my credit card to a girl one time, and I was going out on a date, and I said, yeah, take $200 out, and, do me a favor, come back, and, return the credit card, that's it. She never came back, right? Until 6 a.m. the next morning. and I had $1,800 missing from my bank account. And I said, oh, I went out with these people, they didn't like you, and they took out $300 from like 6 banks or whatever. I'm like, well, like at the time, I kind of believed the woman. I said, well, how did they see my pin? Oh, they were over my shoulder. And they said, let's milk this guy. He's an asshole. Oh, you go to sleep? Yeah, go to sleep. What's up? Or, okay. But what I'm saying is, I trusted her and I believed her and all this. Like this believe all woman. It's crazy. I should keep my mouth shut what I'm thinking right now. You know what? I'll say it because I'm not really calling anybody out. But the women in their 20s that think they're hot shit, they're still single at like 50. I'll just keep it at that. Because I deal with women like that. And they didn't give me the time of day. What's up? Or have a good night, Captain. You too. Like, if you go to where there's a lot of seniors, old men, they could be by themselves. Hey, what's up, Fernando? Go to sleep, man. But women, they can't live by themselves once they're like 50, 60, 70. They're very lonely. I don't think men get lonely like women when they get in, to that age. Do not delete this stream. There's nothing being said here. I was just perseverating about my cabinet. And I just had no topic. Good night. Good night, man. Yeah, But I look on Instagram, I see these houses, but they're like out in the middle of nowhere. With like pink bathrooms. Giant pink bathrooms for like, you have topics, bro. But yeah, it's too late for me. Yeah. Some of them are actually in the ghetto. I wouldn't move there. But I see these 1970s homes. You know what I liked about the 1970s? The richer people or the wealthier people or whatever, they had sunken living rooms, right? I don't think everybody knows what that means, but it was sort of like a clubhouse. It's like you have your living room, and then you have like a pool, but there's no water in there, and steps to get down there. All right, go to sleep, man. I know you have to go to work. Split level, is that what they're called? Yeah, but I've always found them to be so interesting. Where there's like a couch down, it's like almost like VIP. There's a place in Miami. The building's still there. It's called the Shark and Tarpon. It's in North Miami Beach. It's still there. And the roof is like 7 feet tall. And you had to pay, back then it was a lot of money, $50 for a year to be a member. And back then, in the 70s, $50 was a lot of money. You could buy a brand new car for like 3K. 3K, 3,500. You could buy a brand new Nova for 3K, 3,400. But these places were so cozy. It's like they don't make places like that anymore. Even in see, what was cool, even about when I was in Belgium back in the 80s, it was like they had a lot of ma and pa restaurants. And then when I went there, because there were a lot of changes from the 80s to the 90s. I went back in the 90s, there were McDonald's everywhere. And it lost its charm. And people always say, oh, you talk about the 80s, the 90s all the time. Because it was special. And a lot of people can't experience that, so they don't know. And then what? What? The dude faked me. What? What's up, Moose? So I found the restaurant. I shared it on Instagram. That kind of has that cozy 80s vibe. I should share it. I should share it on YouTube too. But it's just a bunch of pictures. You upload it, and then you pick a song to it. Yeah, I might put that out there. It's like, oh shit, I found my new place I like to hang out. Like where I live, there's so much congestion, like you wouldn't believe. I live, okay, like the Aventura Mall is a few blocks from me. It's the second largest mall in the United States, in Miami. It's huge. So you could imagine the traffic. It's a great place to go too. Google Aventura Mall. It's a great mall. They have so many restaurants there. It's huge. Like, so if I wanted to rent my apartment out, I could get good money for it. People are renting them out. Like if I want to rent it out quick, 1,800. Real quick, 1,800. Boom. It's like that's what they're going. But if I say 2K, maybe, well, it's gonna be kind of, different. And they got like blue walls like that, because I ain't taking everything down. I say you gotta live like this, man. You gotta live like this. But I gotta get that kitchen problem taken care of. It's like I perseverate about it. I know you guys want to hear about Boz, and it's crazy. Oh boy. So Boz streamed, Caboose went on, and he was trying to pretty much say he would be disappointed if Karen goes on the Noticer stream. Like, I know who the Noticer is. I don't agree with a lot of the things he believes in, but I always give him the benefit of the doubt because I wasn't in a war. And, you know, there's PTSD involved and all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, the stream with Boost was good. Boost is a very good, Calum is a very good speaker, a very good talker. It was kind of funny that Boz kind of insinuated that he's uppity. I don't find him uppity. I find him to be a normal guy. It's all what you consider to be the norm. If you expect normal to be ghetto, then he's uppity. But I ignore ghetto people. I don't speak to them. Am I too good for them? No, I just want to be alone, away from them. Like Scott Adams. He died. R.I.P. No, it's true. I wanna just be away from them. Now, a guy like Boost, of course, he's a good guy. He's a normal guy. It's like normal. You're not gonna go to work and think he's gonna rob you. He's not gonna be loud with, 10 baby mamas. Dude, or no, but I'm saying, because one guy, he's trying to, I call him up. Hey man, what the hell are you doing? Because, a lot of people, don't get canceled. Yeah, no, they want to bring Section 8 is guaranteed money. So people want to bring, but I don't let them bring Section 8 people in here. So Section 8 is guaranteed money. Right? So they bring, this is the reality. It's not like racist. They come here, they're loud, they walk on the grass, they don't respect any rules. Their kids are eating hot fries, they throw the wrapper on the floor. It's like, what the hell? Nobody does that. Everybody respects the property. But when you have people that don't respect your property, it's like, get the hell out of here, man. You're not welcome here. I don't care what color you are. It's your attitude and how you don't respect this place. View message. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I definitely have to hide that. I don't want hot fried wrappers on the floor. You know, Dee Dee, she was black, right? And she met with the mayor, and like, okay, here's an example. The school I worked with, there was a truck that used to come early in the morning. All the kids got hot fries. Or it was called something else. I forgot what it was called. Dude, not hot fries. It was something else. Some kind of hot chips, but it was a name. And I think it was like an Arab name or something. They they would be standing in line, like, you know, because when I work with little kids, towards the end, um, with the red stuff on their fingers, I say, okay, let's go. Straighten up. I need a straight line. And they get in a straight line, and they all had red hot chips. I forgot what the name was. Dude, once a week, 9:30 would roll around. Bleh! They would be puking all over the floor. Right? And the custodian would be in the cafeteria. And it's like, it's like, I need to, it stinks. It stinks, you know? So I will be in the room for an hour with the smell of throw up teaching my class once a week. That shit is poison, man. I forgot the name of it. We used to talk about it on the other stream. I don't really know if it's really food, but it has like the taste on the outside, I guess. All that stuff goes through your body. I don't think it's too good for your digestive system. Once a week, the smell of puke. Imagine teaching in a classroom full of puke. And then if you had to like make a, like, so the kids don't walk on it. So you have to make it like cordon it off. Crazy. You looking lean in the face these days. Thanks, man. Yeah. I should do a 24-hour stream and just hold the camera up and go to sleep. You know, the other stream did that to me. Joey did that to me one time. But I think I was backstage. I don't know. But like, I went to sleep and I thought I turned the camera off. and I was probably sleeping in my underwear. I sleep in my underwear just in case, you fart and something comes out. It never happens, but just in case, you gotta wear underwear. Hey, how you doing, Laura Belsky? You gotta wear underwear to bed just in case. Because then you gotta change the sheets, right? I gotta not be lazy and send AM some colognes that I don't wear anymore. But we all go through phases. Like now, I'm in a different phase. It's not about colognes. I don't know how Cristiano does it. Like talking about colognes every day. I think colognes are the most boring subject you could ever discuss. I don't find it fulfilling to talk about colognes. I think the best way to describe a cologne is to describe how you feel and just an image you get in your head. Like that Yadigan, dude, it truly smells like the 1970s. It truly brings you back. And so I like it for that aspect. Because I could spray it on and it takes me back. Because that's my favorite time. I see Demi Rawlings is quitting FryCon. Oh. I haven't watched her. The last one I saw of her was the bikini video. I was like, holy shit, this woman has a body. See, to me, she has the perfect body. Like, oh my God. I think Aussie Fragrance Brother downloaded that video. The video is still available. But holy shit, what a body she had. Hell of a body. Holy crap. Like, and I used to always think she was attractive. Like, Demi considers herself an OG frag comic. Yeah. She was always attractive. And Tiff Benson was always attractive. I used to like watching them. Is she attractive? Yeah. I get the whole horse face thing and I get everything, but she's attractive. I know what people say and I get it. I get it, but come on. If you're gonna get critical, it's like, I'm not like perfect. Yeah, for like, if you compare her to an Instagram model, no, she's not. But all alone, she has nice hair, nice figure. Tiff Benson too. I think Tiff Benson and her were probably the two prettiest. But like, she was seriously trying to sell that Zerjoff stuff. That yellow bikini. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It was a yellow. She was, holy fuck. She looked good. Come on. Any red-blooded person, male, is going to like it. And Tiff Benson was very pretty too. Remember that other guy, Simply Put Sense? I think he thought he had a shot with her. Come on, buddy. You ain't got a shot with her. You ain't got a shot with her. Tiff Benson is probably looking for a man with some money. She's very pretty. I think he thought he had a shot with her, but it's like, no, you don't have a shot with her. This is just a make-believe world. But who knows? People love that guy. I thought his videos were pretty interesting. Like, how interesting can you be when you're discussing colognes? And we got used to hearing the same colognes over and over. Varvatos, Artisan Pure, in the white bottle. It was in everybody's top 10 summer fragrance. And Lacoste White. Oh, God, that was a horrible cologne. Lacoste White was horrible. But Lacoste Yellow was nice. It had like a gin note, I don't know, but a gin and juniper, I don't know what it was, but the Lacoste Yellow was good, man. It gave off a nice vibe. I really enjoy Lacoste Yellow, and it was very light, and everybody said, oh, it only lasts a half an hour. Lacoste Yellow, man, was a good fragrance. But, you know, it was like, well, how long does it last? Well, it lasts a half an hour. Oh, we don't like it. Is it going to get compliments? I don't know. Is it going to project? Probably not. I could smell it for a half an hour, though. I wish I was looking for it, to be honest. And it was like $100. I think $80. Lacoste Yellow, man. L1212, whatever. You know the bottles. That was a nice fragrance. Christian actually sent me a bottle of Lacoste White. He's a nice guy. I sort of helped him advertise, you know, like bestbrandsperfume.com. And so he sent me bottles. And he goes, I said, I like Lacoste Yellow. He goes, oh, have you smelled Lacoste White? I said, no. He sent me a bottle. Nice guy. I said, ooh, it's horrible. It's not like Lacoste Yellow. They had Lacoste Red, Lacoste like a green or blue. The Lacoste Yellow was the best one. I just didn't smell the white until, I think I did a, what did I do? I did a giveaway or something. I told Christian, he's like, because I used to, it was like that other one, that Millesime Imperial Armaf. There was another guy who used to be on YouTube, and we gave a bottle of the Armaf Millesime Imperial, and I thought it sucked. But like George Atkinson says, oh, the Armoff, like, it's better than Millesime Imperial. I'm like, dude, what are you smoking? And Creed's going downhill. Oh, please. I don't know if Creed's going downhill. It seems like, though, when I sprayed Aventus in the store, it didn't smell like it used to. But I think there's this whole debate on maceration. Like, there's no such thing. I don't care what it's called, maturation, maceration. It with these, especially with these clones, you have to let them macerate. It smells a lot different after a week. After you spray it, and somebody that knows a lot about colognes told me about that, but I'm not going to mention it. A big brand owner. A lot of the Lacoste had good opening notes, but crappy longevity. Yeah. But the yellow was so nice, man. I enjoyed it. I was managing properties back then. I didn't tell nobody, but I was managing properties. And I remember I went to different properties and I was like, oh, I love this. It's got such a nice vibe. Very nice. Lacoste White had some sort of, I think Sips and Sniffs, he said something like, Oh Intense Vetiver has that kind of smell, and I get what he's saying, but I enjoy it in Oh Intense Vetiver. Yeah, I think I had Lacoste Essential for a while. Good morning from Germany, Mr. Miami and chat. Hey, how you doing, man? The Boz fan. Yeah, I'm just talking about wherever the chat leads me. I was talking about a cologne I used to love. It was called Lacoste, and it was a yellow bottle. I think it was called Jaune. I don't know, Jaune. I guess, I don't know what the hell that meant. But I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that cologne. But does it get compliments? Probably not. Do I care? Probably not. I think what a lot of people don't get is self-satisfaction. It somewhere along the way it became impressing others. You know? Like, that doesn't matter to me. How's it going, Dennis? Yeah. I wanted to spray a cologne on though before I go to sleep. I put all my colognes in my bedroom, and then I have some colognes up here, like behind me. You see those colognes? But I only have a few. I kept them in the boxes. I have to take them out. Herbis Vivas. Oh, here, let me, but most of my colognes are in my bedroom. Oh, sit down in this nice chair. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oops. Scratch up my new vinyl flooring. Hold on. Got so much shit in here. I'm not going to put it back until... Hold on, let me turn it this way. I like this one. That's the one. I have 2 bottles of that O Intense Vetiver. That was a cologne I really went gaga over. And that one, the Guerlain, that's like a mint. I put the Parfums de Marly back there because I like to spray it once in a while, just for the hell of it. And I wear the Royale X. Let me see. And these are my favorite vintage colognes. Aaron brought me this one. Bijan, I like it. This is Vintage Heritage. I should get a light. Hold on, let me get a light. Wait. Gotta put a headlamp on. I'm a big fan of headlamps. This is this one. Is it charged? Hold on one second. Oh, this is like... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so... Sorry for that. So... I don't wear that one in the back. I don't wear that one too often. I don't wear that one too often. For some reason I do wear Boss just for the hell of it. I don't know. This is like a vintage Zaharoff back here. I love that one. Fahrenheit. I spray it on just for shit and giggles sometimes. I like this one, the Duc de Vervennes. Where's the other Duc de Vervennes? I don't know. But I spray this on. Oh, so George, hold on. George said, and I have the vintage Paul Sebastian too, but I don't know where it is. Let me spray this on. So this is a vintage Zaharoff. Look how much I wore. So this was never released. But damn, it's good. It's better than his signature. It smells calming with not all that resinous bullshit. Sorry, but it's too fucking resinous. This one is one of my favorites. A Nucci Men. No, I don't have a Nucci Men. This is Ho Hang Club. Hohan Club. It's like a rose, patchouli. Let me see. For some reason, the light's making it not clear. This is a good one, man. This is like a really nice rose, like a dark rose. That golf ball. Oh, no, no, no. That's Bijan. That's Bijan. The difference is the lighter one, I don't like it. The darker one, I love it. Okay, then it's just a bunch of stuff I put down there. I love that I wear. Duncan gave me this one. He said he bought it for like $20. He gave me a brand new bottle and I've used it. It's called Brooks Brothers. You can't find it. It's not even on Fragrantica. I think it's called Country Club or something like that. Very nice barbershop. Very nice. And of course, I've had like 5 bottles of this stuff. Just stuff I wear. I don't like it so crowded. Let me see. And there's some stuff nobody's probably ever heard of. This one's nice. I don't know if it's... I don't know the name of it. It's got that ISO E Super. It's nice though. I use this one. Molecule 06. No, 04. I like it. I like it a lot. It's so easy to wear. Does it smell good? No. Does it smell good? No. Do I love wearing it? Bro, I just gave the Brooks Brother online for $25. You can't get it. I enjoy wearing it. I don't know what the hell this shit is. Hold on. Molecule 04. I like it. It's probably like a bunch of ISO E Super. I don't know. I like it. I like the vibe it gives off. It doesn't really... It doesn't smell appealing. But I love wearing it. It's like... I love wearing it. What am I going to say? It's like... Dude, I smelled O Intense Vetiver. I fell in love. Does O Intense Vetiver smell good? Probably not. Probably not. Do I like the vibe it gives off? Hell yeah. So it's weird, man. It's a weird thing. You know, Jacob sent me a lot of green fragrances. And, like, you know Jacob, right? He's in the chat. Dude, a lot of those fragrances were very, very good. Very good. I just seen... Oh, you saw that one? The green one for $25? Dude, that shit is outstanding. I'm sure it was like $150 at one point in time. Oh, Brooks Brother makes good stuff, man. Or made defunct. Yeah. Anything made by Terry Wasser I like a lot too. I've never smelled something by Terry Wasser. That's a man. I think I think he's my favorite perfumer if I ever had one. I don't have one. Daniel Yossier makes good stuff too. Some of his stuff I don't like though. His leather one I don't like. But yeah, 0 Intense Vetiver. And the one AM used to wear in high school, I was using a mini and I ran out and I got like very weird. Like I'm never gonna smell it again. I forgot the name of it. It was Paco Rabanne Tener. I like that one. It's AM knows fragrances. Like, if you're going to know about Paco Rabanne Tener and wear Paco Rabanne Tener in high school, holy shit. He was a lot more advanced than me. I was wearing XS. I was wearing Paco Rabanne XS. My mom got me a Versace. I don't like it. But do I wear it? F yeah, I miss her. And it brings me close to her. Yeah. Okay, do I like Versace L'Homme? No. Sometimes I really enjoy fucking wearing it though. Because it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Dude, it's a good vibe. Somebody was describing it as like a urinal or a urinal cake with your... dude, I don't know. I enjoy wearing it. It's hard to say like, oh yeah, I love it, you know? Because any woman will smell Versace L'Homme and say, oh my God, what is that? But I put it on and it's a vibe. Yeah, I wear it. I wear a Versace L'Homme. I don't know, like, do I like it? I love it, but I hate it. Because I love it for myself, but it's hard to say, like, you love Versace L'Homme. That's all I gotta say. But the vibe it gives off is amazing. It's different. It reminds me of a dirty nightclub. Yeah. That's all it is an experience, you know? It's an experience. Like, some things you smell and it brings you back. Other people won't understand it. As long as Versace L'Homme isn't unisex, I'm in. It's at a local Burlington along with Oscar. I don't like Pour Louis. I don't like the vibe it gives off. I don't like the smell. I don't like Pour Louis. No. But no, I hate Pour Louis. Now here's the thing about Pour Louis. Anu sent me a little decant of vintage Pour Louis. Now that's good, but it's totally different. It's sort of like a barber shop, I remember. I had a bottle of the new stuff. Oh, horrible. And I was like, I wasted $25. But Versace L'Homme, you're gonna smell it, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty, but it's fucking good. You gotta really enjoy it. It's sort of like a leather lemon combination. Like, think about that. Lemon and leather combined. It's a vibe, dude. When somebody sent me a decant of vintage English leather, and it was a dark juice. Dude, I fell in love. English leather. It was so fucking addicting. World of free speech. What the hell? Oh God. I must be in the weirdo algorithm. Go light with it. I have to wash it out twice. I've read Versace L'Homme can smell like a graham cracker because of the cinnamon. Oh. I don't smell cinnamon. Another one, I got rid of it. I had vintage Halston Z14. And I smelled the newer version with the cinnamon. And people say, oh, you got to get the vintage. I had the vintage. I didn't like it. But I do like the more modern Z14 with the cinnamon. But it's not worth, like, buying. I did buy the Halston Z14, though. The vintage one. But I've had it a long time. It wasn't vintage when I bought it. It wasn't vintage when I bought it. It was funny. I have a Keith Jackson jersey. I keep it like in a drawer I never go in. And I wore it on a stream one night. And Kellen said, he goes, oh, you got a vintage Miami Dolphins jersey. And I'm like, huh? Holy shit. A lot of years have passed by. Shit, that's a vintage Keith Jackson jersey. Because I was just like into the Dolphins that year. I remember we got two players from the Philadelphia Eagles, Keith Byers and Keith Jackson. And I love both of those players, and we got both of them. And then we got Steve Entman, but he never played. He was injured the whole year, defensive tackle. And we had Richmond Webb and Keith Sims. I still have their signatures, their autographs. Offensive line. And then we had this guy called Irving Spikes. And I went to all the preseason games that year, 1994. Dude, this guy ran back like everything. But to me, that was the year we were supposed to go to the Super Bowl. And we lost to the San Diego Chargers. Natron means business, remember? And then they got slaughtered to San Francisco in the Super Bowl. That was our best shot to go to the... Ever since they went woke, though, forget them. I'm like, oh. I used to have a girl that I was friends with, and her dad, or her grandfather, her whatever. Anyway, I went to all the Miami Dolphins games. Season tickets, 50-yard line. It was nice. Dude, don't be advertising. Let me see. Kellen, yeah, Kellen from Streets of South Jersey. He used to come on my stream. Oh, Lomani, poor. Kellen likes everything. Kellen likes everything. But he trades on Mercari. And if he says it sucks, I guess he can't resell it. But dude, Lomani's the fucking worst. There's one I have called Best. I don't know if I threw it away. That shit was horrible. Kellen, either he's lying or he's just trying to like, a lot of the stuff he talks about is real crap, and smelly too. But I heard Kellen talking about Verone Dandy EDT. Now that shit is awesome. You could get it on Amazon for $20. That shit is incredibly good. I thought that Kellen was a barbershop guy. Alt Innsbruck is one of the best aftershaves ever. But you have to shave. It's an aftershave. I wore Alt Innsbruck probably every day for a year at some point. I've gone through like 3 bottles of Alt Innsbruck. That's some good shit. And then Duncan, I told him about it, and he doesn't shave, and he goes, oh, it burns. I'm like, dude. Mr. Smelly bought it, and he doesn't shave. It's like, dude, it's like, you're talking about half the fucking equation. It's like, it's called an aftershave for a fucking reason. You have to shave. It's like, Smelly just wanted to kind of make this like a career kind of thing. You know? I like him, but like, I think Rogue Perfumery sends some stuff. But that's some good shit. He's lucky. I don't respect their choices. Because there was a lot of crap back then too. There were a lot of bad fragrances back then. There you go. If a guy has a beard, I'm not listening to his fragrance takes. I don't want to sound snobby, but it's like, it's part of life. It's part of life. Back then. It was a lifestyle. Not that you really thought about it, but pretty much everybody that was professional shaved. All the guys I went on the boats on the boat with, you notice they're all shaven. None of them had goatees. Women like clean shaven guys. They do. That's the funniest shit I ever heard. If a guy has a beard, I'm not listening to his frag takes. How do I pin that shit? That's funny. That's funny as hell. If I if I was a boss and some guy had a beard, I'd send him home. Oh, dude. That's like my dad. He used to tell me, like he considered them a bum. No, everybody. It's here's the thing about guys back then. Like, you walked into a restaurant in the 80s and you know, like, if I went to Boca, like, and went into a deli, you had guys with their World War II veteran hats on. Old guys, World War II veterans. That guy, Moneyburn, yeah, he's a good looking dude. But now, sometimes you see Vietnam veteran hats at the VA. But dude, when I was growing up, you saw the guys in the deli ordering pastrami, like a Rachel or a Reuben. They had the World War II veteran caps on. And they shaved. Because the military makes you shave too. MLO's cool, man. He's like my best friend now. You can't even go to a restaurant without seeing a cook have a beard. Oh, shit. Yeah. Cooks have beards? Ugh. All the little hairs get in your food. Oh, shit. Moneyburner's a handsome guy. Sorry, guys. I was supposed to be using my other account. Oh. Oh, MLO's my best friend, man. I have a lot of respect for Kevin. Kevin shaves. He's clean. Like, there's a word, there's a Muslim word for that. It's like clean. He's not Muslim, though. Oh, is the fragrance chic? Oh, shit. Who's the fragrance chic? Is that Moneyburner? My dad always told me never to trust a guy with a beard, and it's true. Fucking, you're amazing. No, my dad didn't say don't trust them. My dad say they're bums. They're bums. What happened? Why'd you retract that message, man? I didn't read it. Are you fragrance chic? You're always playing DB's video? He's obsessed with DB. I think it was Kevin who was the fragrance chic. Kind of trolling me. Like, the fragrance chic. Okay, so chic is like a Muslim thing? I don't know. I don't even know. Rock the Casbah? No, bro, it's not me. Okay, good to know. Yeah, somebody came on Boz's stream as fragrance chic, and they said D to the B. I'm like, oh God, I don't feel like hearing that bullshit again. It's like so stupid. Be like, boss, just stand there into the camera. Oh, hit the like. I'm getting tired myself, man. Holy shit, I've been streaming 81 minutes? Damn. I gotta get my food early in the morning. They deliver at like 9 o'clock. That shit's good. They deliver food to your front door. I shouldn't say that. Somebody might steal my box, my factor box. I should go to Cook Unity. Yeah, dude, Kevin, you should. Your wife's fucking pregnant. You should order a factor for a couple weeks and see if you like it. I think Cook Unity may be better though, but the factor ones are really good. Like, it seems like the Cook Unity one advertises better. My sister has factor, and every time I went over there, I had a factor meal and it was good. But I have a feeling Cook Unity is better. But like to get the good meals, you gotta pay. JD Vance has a beard. I don't know what to make of that. He used to be in the military though. That's funny. He's probably a little shady. Trump isn't like 100% honest though. I'll tell you where the day I thought I don't like Trump is in the White House. He hung up the picture of Ronald Reagan in like his office. Dude, he hated Ronald Reagan. He talked trash about Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan screwed up this country with trade. But because a lot of conservatives like Ronald Reagan because they don't know any better, he kind of just goes with the majority kind of thing. Because protectionism is totally opposite of Ronald Reagan. See, protectionism was always a liberal kind of trade policy. I don't even know. I mean, Ross Perot was against that shit. Ross Perot was against NAFTA. Ronald Reagan, tear down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev, so I could bring NATO into your country. Fuck that guy. Ronald Reagan was a liberal who fucking did a movie with a fucking chimp. A liberal from California. He was an actor. I didn't like that guy. I actually like Bill Clinton. But Bill Clinton's policies from back then align with Trump's policies today. Supposedly Trump didn't want to hire Oh yeah, dude, that was stupid that he hired John Bolton because he has a mustache. That fucking freak, that warmonger. Reagan was before my time, and it's annoying hearing about him all the time. He was a fucking piece of shit. Reagan was a piece of shit. He only did one good thing, cause Jimmy Carter like was so kumbaya that Reagan had the hostages released the first day he was in office. That was about it. And then it ends from there. He was a world dominator. What do you call it? They call that the project for the new American century. Reagan's a globalist. I wasn't a fan of Bush Jr. Dude, like, remember when he was reading that book in elementary school, or the teacher was reading the book, and somebody whispered in his ear, like, they just attacked the World Trade Center. He looked so stupid. It's like, dude, oh, I didn't want to scare the children. God, what the hell? Come on, man. I didn't want to scare the children. People are jumping off the World Trade Center. Come on. Fuck. I didn't want to hurt the children. No, Trump, I agree with everything Trump is, but what he is an old school liberal. Trump is an old school liberal. With his policies, everything. But a lot of people don't remember the 90s. And if, like, that guy followed me on X, on my old channel. Maze, you know Maze? But I don't do Twitter anymore. And he would, because we connected. I spoke with the guy, like, through chat. He's Maze Moore. He's popular. He's got millions of followers. And he liked my posts. But he knows, like, he agrees with me. Like, Maze Moore is an old school liberal like me. Everybody uses his videos on the political videos. You see it says Maze there. Cool dude. But if you go back through history, shit, Obama said the same thing. Clinton said the same thing that Trump says. And he likes to show both clips side by side, which is frickin' genius. But everything, Trump is an old school 1990s liberal. Reagan was like a New World Order kind of guy, just like, you know, the liberal world order. But because he was a Republican, people thought, oh, he's not a liberal. He was a fucking liberal. And he used to have that damn economist Milton Friedman always talking for him. That guy was a scumbag. All his comments just work on the surface, but they don't work in real life. They're all kind of bullshit. Anyway, hit the like. I'll keep the stream up if I get 10 likes. No, I'll just take it down. If you want to watch it in the morning, well, Fernando asked me, so I'll keep it up. Like, I talked a lot about nothing. All right, man. Have a good night. Peace in the Middle East.